Hey guys, welcome back to another Love Island review. We are on the final week of this season. Guys, I cannot wait for them to wrap it up. Oh my, you don't understand, I'm counting on the days until August 4th. Oh my lord, please. But yes, this is the final week of Love Island reviews. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell on. So every time I upload a video, you guys are instantly notified. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so be sure to join the family. Just a quick FYI, after this review, I will be going live on TikTok, so be sure to follow me on TikTok and come and join me the live and have a chin wag with the rest of everybody else. But yeah, probably by the time you finish watch this, that's what I'm telling you guys at the start, because if you guys want to come to the live, then come back. Do whatever you guys want to do. But yeah, today's episode, it was interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't boring. It was actually interesting. I've got quite some long notes here, so I don't know how long this review will be. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the episode starts off with Helena saying that she doesn't want anything to do with Harry again. The same way that when Harry talks, we think it's a pile of shit, I think the same thing with Helena, because you've said this same tune before and you ended up getting back with him. So, you see, it's a thing, guys, when you're not a person of your word, or when you can't keep to your word, it's very hard to believe and trust that, oh, what you're actually saying is like gospel, like we actually are gonna believe what you're saying, because you sung the same song before and you ended up getting back with Harry. So it was a thing where it's like, I'm taking that with a pinch of salt, because even what I was witnessing in today's episode, if I don't care for someone, or I'm saying stuff like, I don't want anything to do with you, I'm not even going to be hugging you and stuff like that. But that's me personally. Like, when I don't care, when I switch off from you, I switch off. When I don't care about you, I literally don't care about you. Like, I could give a dark example, but I'm not gonna do that. But that's what I mean when I say, when I stop caring for someone, I stop caring. I stop caring. Like, I switch off completely. That's me though. Because for me to get to that point with you, you've really done me wrong, or you've really done some stupidness that I could forgive you for, but I just can't look past it. Like, every time I see you, I'll have like a feeling inside of me, you know? So, yeah, that's what she's trying to say. She doesn't want nothing to do with him, but you're out here hugging the man and doing all this scratching the back with your nails. Like, it's like, I can actually see the worst part about this is if Harry was to come back to Helena and say, oh, you know what, I'm sorry for how I treated you, I do want to get back with you, she will get back with him. 100% she'll get back with him. 24 hours later, you know, the next morning, Dijon now wants to decide to go and check on Harry, and said that he's still his friend and wants to make sure that he's good. Dijon, you are a scary man, because only now you're going to check on your friend. The minute he walked off by himself, that's when you should have been with him to check on him, if he's such a friend. But you check on him the next morning. You are a scary individual. Tony and Harry end up having a conversation, and Tony had basically asked him, why did he wait so long to basically let Shakira know what he told her? And Tony thinks that what him and Shakira had was real. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sit here and cap. What they had was probably a lot realer than what Harry and Helena had. But it's the fact that Harry plays too much. Like, me personally, I know they're trying to push this whole Harry and Shakira narrative. I'm not here for it, guys. Like, honestly speaking, I am not here for it. A lot of people are riding with it. A lot of people are I'm not gonna say jumping aboard the ship just yet, but a lot of people are like, oh, if they was to get together, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad, but it's just like, I don't want that for Shakira. I feel like she's better than that. And this man has played you too many times. Like, yeah, people can change, but you could change for someone else. I don't want that around me. I don't want that stress. I don't want that heartache. Like, you've already proven to me that you're trash. Why would I want you to put me through that again? So, for Shakira's sake, I don't want her to get with him, but some people are for it. Like, people won't be mad if it happens. I mean, if I had to pick between Megan Dijon and Shakira and Harry, I will pick Shakira and Harry. I would pick them, because at least with them, it's genuine. So, I would pick them. Harry tried to get, he said he tried to get there with Helena, but it never got there. Let me tell you lot something in terms of dating and being with someone, right? if when you're dating somebody and there's no spark or there's no kind of romantic feeling, not sexual. You could get sexual with most people. If you find a person attractive, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have sexual chemistry with them, depending on how the conversation is going or how the flirty banter or whatever it is going. If you don't feel anything with someone and it's just pure sexual tension, but you know you're looking for more, it's better to just tell the person what it is straight away and not trying to chase for something that isn't there, because you will never find it. I always tell people, you can tell within the first 5 minutes of having a conversation if this person either is for you or if they're just someone, this person, friends with benefits, flirty banter, you know, we can hang out together, play some FIFA or whatever, do whatever, and then we can kiss and make out afterwards type of thing. Like, or you determine if it's just civil, okay, we tried, but you're completely different, you go your way. You could tell within the first 5 minutes of talking to someone. 10 to be nice, 10 minutes to be nice. Well, within the first 5 minutes of having an actual conversation with someone, like actual in-depth conversation, you could tell if this person interests you, if there's a spark there, if there's some form of feelings, not strong feelings, obviously, but like there's some form of feeling where it's like you feel that you've piqued my interest, I want to get to know you more. Like, you could tell these things. It's not, so him saying he's trying to find it is already where you failed, because you shouldn't be trying to find something with someone. It should be there already. That initial spark, that initial connection should be there from when you start talking to the person. Shakira comes and Tony leaves them to talk. Harry is saying how everyone was pushing him and Helena. So what you're telling me is you're a sheep, and I tweeted this as well. Because everyone's pushing you to go for Helena, you go for Helena. You don't actually think to yourself, you know what? Maybe there's something there with Shakira. Let me just actually ride it out with Shakira and see what it is. You decide, because everyone's pushing for you and Helena, you decide to just go with the crowd. So you're a sheep. You don't have a mind for yourself. I keep reminding you of your age. You are 30 years. You're 30 years old, and this is why I cannot feel sorry for Harry. A lot of you are feeling sorry for him. I'm not feeling sorry for him, and that's just that with that. I cannot feel sorry for a 30-year-old man that knows exactly what he's doing. This is what I'm saying, because I did speak to me and my friend had a conversation about this, and like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I cannot feel sorry for a man who, number one, is 30 years of age, and number two, knows exactly what they're doing. Everything they're doing is calculated. Everything he done is calculated. Me personally, Harry is a person. You do something like that to me the first time, I wouldn't want to be friends with someone like that. I wouldn't even want to be civil with you. It's like you stay in your corner, I stay in my corner, because you actually disrespected me too. I learned that no one's actually disrespected me too before. Like the way he's humiliated Helena, even though she's allowed it, but even the way that he's humiliated Helena has been appalling. Has been absolutely appalling. Harry apologized to Shakira, saying how he never tried again because he thought the door was fully shut. Shakira's better than me. I just wouldn't be entertaining it. This is what I'm saying, but I understand that when you have strong feelings for someone, it's very hard to just let that go. Like I said, we're human, we're not robots. It's very hard to let that go. So it's very easy. It's happened to me, you know. It's happened to me in the past. So don't think for a second I'm giving all this advice for this, like, because I'm inexperienced. I've been through these stages before. I once upon a time was a Helena. Believe it or not, I once upon a time was a Helena. Where you would allow a man to constantly try and play you, and then they're succeeding with the playing, but then it gets to a point where it's like, wait, hold on a minute, am I actually a mug? So it gets to that point, and then you're like, okay, cool, and then you know what to look out for. But the thing is, she knew what to look out for, and then she still went back. That's where she went wrong. Shakira told Harry the truth in how he's constantly hurting people, and that is a constant pattern. I generally I don't need to know anything. That's just Harry. That's his character. That's his character, and I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact, Shakira and Helena aren't the only women he's done this to. There's other women out there that that they've tried to date Harry, and Harry's done exactly the same thing. Emma's probably Emma's been through it. I mean, she was a flipping Airbnb at one point. So she's been through it. So that's what I'm saying. It's his character. It's actually his character. It's installed in him. He needs to go and seek help. He needs to go seek therapy. He must have grown up seeing that from like the siblings or whatever, or his parents. I don't know. Like, you've grown up seeing probably a male figure treat women this way, and you're growing up thinking that's okay. But I'm not making an excuse for that, because again, you're 30. There's resources and steps you can take in order to help better yourself and the way you think as well. Shakira said that he let her go so easily. He said when she did end it, that he just buried and suppressed all his feelings and he didn't process it. Shakira does feel bad for Helena. And by the way, it's so mad because Helena and Harry are still exclusive. They may have ended it, but it's not official until the recoupling or like someone gets dumped. But they were exclusive. Harry told Shakira he's either leaving alone or leaving with her. I'm just not. Yeah, I'm not here for it. I mean, like I said, in terms of Megan Thee Stallion, Harry and Shakira, but it's like that's a very lost. Because I like Shakira. That's the thing. I like Shakira. I'm not a fan of Harry, so it puts me in a very complicated situation actually it doesn't. Cause I'll be voting Yasmin and Jamie, especially after today. I had the biggest smile on my face, but we'll get to it when we get to it. We'll get to it when we get to it. And also as well. We'll get to it when we get to it. For those of you that don't follow me on TikTok, I got to fill you in on a little tea. If you follow me on TikTok, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I got some tea to give you guys. But when I mention a certain person, that's when we'll get into it. Helena pulls Harry for a chat. Helena asks what's going on what's generally going on. Harry said he never said to Connor that it was friendly vibes. And this is why I'm saying it's in his character to lie. He literally told Connor, those were his words. Is my man saying things and literally forgetting what he's saying? Because you said to Connor, your words were, it felt friendly with Helena. That's what you said. And now you're saying you never said that. That's exactly what you said. And this is why you cannot trust this man. This is why, guys, I do not want Shakira with this man. I don't want her. For her mental health and her heart, I don't want her with this man. He's no good. Everyone in the villa saying, I know you're not a bad person. I beg to differ. The way you've been treating these women and the way you've been laughing about it all season, you can't tell me you're not a nice person. You cannot come and sit here and say, oh no, I'm actually a nice person at heart. You can't come sit here and tell me that. Not with how you've been treating these women all season long. The verbiage you've been using, the way you've been talking about women as if they're a football match. Bro, you've done so much for you to even convince me that you're a decent person at heart. I'm not here for it. No, this whole sympathy edit that I'm not. I'm not someone that's easily fooled. Way back in the day, maybe. I'm not. It's not running with me. It's not running with me. Yasmin said that Harry hasn't changed one bit. You see, and this is why I love Yasmin. Because Yasmin sees him for exactly who... You don't change in the space of 2 seconds. You don't change in the space of 2 minutes. Change is actually a long process. Like, it's something that's over time. Character building. You experience new things in life. You learn. You actually go out of your way to learn, experience, to not be... All these things. Because, guys, I used to be an ignorant person. I used to think what I used to say goes... I used to not want to really take advice from people. I used to think I knew it all. Guys, I used to be this type of person. What made you think I had changed my ways? First of all, age comes with maturity. Number 2, life experiences. Number 3, different cultures, meeting new people, seeing how other people live their life. Different things help you grow as an individual, you know? And getting older as well, you get mature as you get older. But I can't say that for everybody. Helena tells him how he's selfish and has no remorse. I agree with Helena on that aspect. Helena says to him that she doesn't want no association with him on the outside at all. She doesn't want to be friends with him. Even within the villa, she doesn't want anything to do with him anymore. I don't believe her for a second. All that tough girl, all that standing on business, yeah, but Helena, sorry, you said this before. Mind you, it was week 2 or 3. Very early on, you said the same thing. And then Harry cried. It's giving deja vu. And even, again, what took place later on in the episode, this is why I don't believe Helena at all. I don't believe her. It's like she's talking, but it's like, you know when someone's talking, you know, like if you mute your TV, but you see their mouth moving, that's how it is for me with Helena. Like, it's just her mouth is moving. I don't hear what she's saying. Helena has finally clocked on to how Harry has disrespected her. He tells her sorry, and then Helena was crying. I'm like, okay, cool. Her tears are justified, even though, like, you were warned time and time again. But cool. I guess you're feeling how you're feeling. But then Harry was crying. Sir, why are you crying? But then again, I've seen this play before. This is exactly what happened at the start. She don't want to associate with him. You made my experience shit. Crocodile tears come. I'm not buying it. Nope. Not over here. I was really sitting there thinking, why is this man crying? What do you have to cry for? Who's hurt you? Helena has a right to cry, even though she was warned. She still has that right to cry because you've messed with her. You messed her about. You have no right to be crying. Why are you crying? And people do this, you know. It's a manipulation tactic. They want to cry to make you feel sorry for them. Let them think that they're the victim. It's a manipulation tactic. It's guilt trip. Don't fall for it, you know. Please don't fall for it. He said nothing lasts for him. Nothing lasts for you because you play with people's feelings and emotions. That's why nothing lasts for you. I don't know. Listen. Let me tell you something. This sympathy act that you're doing is working on some people. It's not working for me. I've seen and I've met people like you who are very manipulative. And I've been the fool to fall for the bait before. This is what I'm trying to This is what I'm trying to make people understand. I've been the idiot that has been manipulated and let people gaslight me. I'm not talking about relationships, you know. I'm talking about friendships. Past friendship, they gaslight, manipulate your thing, making you think. Because the thing is, they're doing stuff. When you bug out, you look like the mad one because people are looking at them and thinking they're not doing nothing or they haven't done anything. So you look crazy. I've met people like you. And I promise to God, this crying, all this type of tears you're doing, it's not working. Not with me anyway. So nothing lasts for you because of who you are as a person. This is why nothing lasts for you. Yeah. I just want to let you know that Helena is still checking to see if he's okay and says that she's going to miss him. You're going to miss him. You're going to miss him disrespecting you. You're going to miss him saying that, what did he do at the start again? Airing out your dirty laundry. You're going to miss him literally just seeing you as an object because that's what he saw you as. He saw you as his little sex toy. Sorry to be so blunt, but that's how, I'm telling you, that's how Harry saw Helena. The fun girl. Anytime I want to have fun and basically bust my Helena. Anytime I want to, I'm feeling horny. Helena. That's what, he was seeing Helena as. He didn't see Helena as wifey material. No way. And that's not no disrespect towards Helena. That's how he saw her. Yeah? He didn't see Helena he didn't even see her as a girlfriend. He didn't even see Helena as exclusive. He only made that exclusive because he saw Dejon and Meg were boyfriend and girlfriend. So just to look, let's run and catch up. That's why he made it exclusive with Helena. So don't, it's not a thing where it's like, you're going to miss him. That's why I'm not understanding you saying you're going to miss him. And checking if he's okay, I would be like, okay, cool, I said bye. Like, I guess Helena, you people are better than me. That's all I can say. Like, I'm telling you, once you disrespect me, that's it. I don't care for you anymore, I really don't care for you anymore. I know in the villa okay, the only saving grace I could say, inside the villa, you're living in a bubble. So it's very hard to block someone out. But maybe on the outside world, I might be delusional saying this. Helena might have blocked him. But then every time I try to give Helena grace, I remember she said at the very start, bro, Helena has been telling us who she is, you know. She said at the very start, remember, my bar is very low. Harry being your bar. Harry and Meg have a conversation and then Dejon ends up joining. Dejon says how he cares about Harry loads. Shut the fuck up. He's still there for him. Again, shut your mouth. Harry said it's not like he doesn't like Helena. He just suppressed feelings for Shakira. And this is why it's not good to suppress how you really feel about something. No matter whether it's you're mad, upset, happy, embrace how you're feeling. It's never good to suppress stuff. Even if Shakira did shut it off completely, you have to embrace how you're feeling until them feelings disappear. It's to do with that toxic masculinity bullshit as well. Yasmin, Shakira, and Tony have a conversation. Shakira is saying she has really strong feelings for Harry. Shakira said Harry was everything that she had wanted. And Tony said, which one would she prefer? Would she prefer for him to leave alone or to leave with her? And she said, in a perfect world, they will run off into the sunset. But unfortunately, this isn't a perfect world. This isn't Disney. This is very much the real world. And the man has treated you like shit. And I don't even think you should even entertain the idea. But I'm glad Shakira is switched on. And she's saying it would have to take a lot. Or the trust would have to at least creep back in for her to even think of that to be an idea. So I'm glad that she's switched on. Now, this is where I was grinning from ear to ear. Listen to what I'm about to say. I'm going to fill you guys in on the tea as well. Yasmin pulls Blue, right? Yasmin said all that her and Blue have is flirty and sexual chat, and that what she has with Jamie is you can't compare. So basically, she picked Jamie over Blue, and basically she's saying that she is closed off with Jamie. Now, as I'm talking about Blue, I just have to. I was meant to say at the start, but it just completely swept my mind. One of Blue's. No, not one of Blue's. Blue's barber, right? And if you guys don't believe me, head over to my TikTok. That's all I'm going to say with that. Blue's barber, right, messaged me in the DMs something very disturbing. Because I have an opinion about Blue, because he's on a big TV show like Love Island, you know, loads of people have an opinion. He DM'd me something very disturbing. I'm not going to be showing screenshots and stuff here because that's not what I'm trying to be doing. But I'm just letting you guys know there's some really disturbed people in this world. And the Lord works his magic and does what he needs to do. And the Lord dealt with that situation with how he saw fit. Because what had happened is I'm a person, I do not, under any circumstance, tolerate any form of hate speech towards anyone. We are all human, and just because I have an opinion about someone on a show, or that I don't like someone, or I don't like how someone has treated someone else, doesn't give anybody the given right to throw homophobia, transphobia, racism, death threats, any things like that over me reviewing a TV show. I think you need to go and seek help if that's stuff that you're doing. It's never that serious. It's actually never that serious. I understand that this season has made a lot of us a lot more passionate. I get that. Like, honestly, truly to God, I get that. But for you to come in my DMs and say some disturbing stuff, like I said, if you don't want to see what this person sent me, the videos on TikTok. And all I'm saying is this, I exposed him because I do not tolerate any form of behavior like that. I exposed him on the internet, and there's consequences for actions. That's all I will say for that. If you guys want to see that saga, it's over there on my TikTok. But all I'm saying is I'm actually not that person that you could bring that type of rubbish to. I will deal with it how I need to deal with it accordingly. And I dealt with that situation yesterday because you're not about to do that. I haven't said anything bad about anybody. I don't know these people personally, but from what I see on TV, I'm allowed to review and say what I see fit. I try to keep it as friendly as possible, but knowing me and knowing my mouth, I say things straight up how it is. I don't sugarcoat anything, and that's why some people might take or might feel a type of way by what I'm saying, but quite frankly, I don't care. This is my channel. I do what I want on my channel, and I say things how I want on my channel within reason and within respect. And if you feel a type of way, just unsubscribe or don't watch my stuff anymore. It's not by force. You're not here by force. Like, you actually can just leave. So the fact that people are coming in my messages and saying, I had 3 disturbing messages yesterday. It wasn't just the one, it was 3. The fact that people are coming in my messages saying some disturbing things, you need to go and seek help and you need to pray. Instead of waking up first thing in the morning saying mad stuff to me in my DMs, go on your knees and pray to the Lord Jesus, because you clearly need him. But anyway, let's get back into the review. I just wanted to put that in there talking about Blue, because if I was Blue, I wouldn't associate myself with these type of people again. Moving on swiftly, Cash tells Harry that he isn't a bad person, he just handled the situation badly. I mean, them boys have been living with him, so I guess they know him better. But from what I've seen on TV, he's not nice. Prove me wrong. Angel ends up pulling Blue. And again, I was smiling from ear to ear. Angel said that she enjoys their chats, but she sees it as a friendship. In the space of 10 minutes, Blue got pied twice. This is what happens when you're irrelevant. This is what happens when you try to pipe up to someone that's the favorite and thought you were doing your big one. You see what thinking doing you see what you doing last week, where it's got you now? Pied twice. Pied twice. So you've literally come back for no reason. I think you got sent back in there to try and provoke Tony. You got set up. You actually got set up. Like, you definitely got set up. Harry and Shakira have another conversation, and Shakira said that she doesn't know what is true and what is lies when it comes to Harry. Shakira said it doesn't make sense due to how he's been behaving the past few weeks, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he's saying it's suppressed feelings, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, you were all for Helena. Now all of a sudden, you like Shakira. This man can't make up his mind. Like, this is why him and Harrison especially, like, yeah, that I can see why they're all friends. Him, Dejon, Harrison, them 3, I can see why they're all friends, to be honest with you. Like, they all have similar traits, and it's actually disgusting. Helena is saying that she can't move on watching Harry chase after Shakira, because she says she's been down this path before. This is like 2.0. She's not here to be watching that. She doesn't want to be seeing that. Shakira says that Harry isn't a bad person. He just does stupid things. Again, they know him better than I do, but I still stand by what I'm saying. Harry said that he's not gonna stop trying for Shakira, and Shakira doesn't even want him to stop. So yeah, guys, they're gonna end up getting back to, well, due to the recoupling. Guys, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want them to, but it looks like it's gonna happen eventually. It may not even be on the show, but who knows? Megan and Connor have a conversation. Not really much to take here. Connor feels that they are on the same wavelength. This is what I found interesting now. So Tony pulls Meg for a chat, and Tony tells Meg that she doesn't make people feel welcome if they are a threat to their couple, which is absolutely true. Like, the whole of the UK can say this, but obviously you're gonna get the people that support Meg and them lot gonna say, oh no, that's not true, when that clearly is true. And I just find it funny when Megan came out of the villa, she literally done an interview saying that there's no divide. But how come, if you think that there's no divide, how come you haven't said anything while you've been back in the villa? That's just also something as well. And now, not Meg even agreeing that there's a divide. So you lot wanted to say that there's no divide. Even Blue, with his irrelevant self, wanted to say that there was no divide. But now you're admitting to there being a divide. You're confused. You're actually confused. Like, it's really not making any sense. They call all the girls over, and Tony says that we are all friends, and they all say no more divide, and they all hug it out like one big happy family. It's all fake. It is all fake, because from what Meg was saying to Angel in the changing room, it's fake. These girls don't like each other. They just want to get through the last week. And you know what? I hear it. I hear it. It's been too much. It's been a full 8 weeks or 7 weeks of constant arguing, bickering. It gets to a point where it drains you. and you're just like, you know what, let's keep it cordial until the end. On the outside, we probably may never see, well, they will see each other. Love Island, they're all one big happy family. They'll end up bumping into each other at events, but they'd have to be the best of friends. So, yeah. Angel and Meg have a conversation, and Meg said that she wasn't going to pull them for a chat because she never said anything nasty about them. So it's like, you just hugged it out. Why are you still continuing? Why are you still going? You lot just hugged it out, right? You're all meant to be friends now, right? Why are you still carrying on? And then even Megan told her, Meg, not too much on that, basically telling her stop doing that. Megan's a very interesting character. She's very, very interesting. And then Meg is saying, oh, no, I'm not just going to get over it. When you have people that talk shit about you, when you don't talk shit about them, Meg, you've spoken, bro, like, you've spoken shit about these girls as well. Like, I literally made a TikTok video. Someone actually made this list. They made a list of all the negative things that you and Helena have been saying about other people in the villa, including Shakira and Tony. So stop playing innocent and stop acting innocent. This is what I'm saying. Meg is a mean girl. Like, it's within her nature. She can't help it. And there's people that are saying that who went to school with her and stuff like that, that she wasn't nice in school either. So it really much is given that Meg was a bully in school. It's actually given that. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, from what I've seen on TV, it's given like she had a group of girls, and if they didn't like a girl, they would not pick on that girl, but every chance they got, they'll either give dirty looks or like make snark comments. Meg gives that. Like, I'm sorry, that's what she was given. So that's what I'm saying, that hug was all fake. Tony ends up getting a text, and it is recoupling time, and the boys will be choosing. Cash picked Tony. Jamie picked Yasmin. Dejan's speech was going on for too long. That's how you know it's fake, because like, it's like you were just finding words to say. Like, hurry up and get on with it. We don't care about you. He picked Meg. Ty picked Angel. Connor picked Megan. Harry picked Shakira, and Meg rolled her eyes. I hope you're rolling your eyes for Harry and not Shakira. Because at this point, I don't know with you. That better have been for Harry. Blue ended up picking Helena because he was last choice and got pied twice. Lovely, beautiful stuff. And tomorrow's episode is meeting the family. Guys, I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow's episode. I want to see what the parents have to be saying. I want to see what the families have to say. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. And I hope producers haven't told families to be nice and play ball. Because, no, some of these people need to hear hard truths. And I hope that's the case tomorrow. So, yeah, that is the end of tonight's episode. If you guys have enjoyed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Also, let me know what you thought about tonight's episode. And also hit the notification bell as well, so when I upload, you're instantly notified. As you already know, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And guys, I'm going live on TikTok, so be sure to come in and have a chin wag. We'll discuss tonight's episode. And yeah, just have a little chill. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If you don't join the live, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night.